like the fireworks, you know. Happy 4th of July. Stay safe out there. One more try. There you go, guys. Let me show you from the closer distance. And look at that guy. Oh yeah. The moment of truth. I'm gonna use my hoe. We got the fire. Happy 4th of July, America. This is Jebooutdoors. How are you guys? Everybody's pretty much celebrating. It's a little bit after noon, and I'm getting ready too. So before that, I wanted to share my 12-piece ultimate survival or camping kit with you. And we're about to test these items in action. Tune in. Okay, first off, I need to open this camping tool set, and we are about to see if this kit is worth it, you know. Okay, first noticeable and good thing, I got 3 sheaths. So this is for the axe, I believe, this is for machete, and this is for the knife. Pretty impressive. Okay, this is our machete, and I gotta admit, this guy is blade sharp, and we got a saw on the back. So we're gonna test this one first. I really want to see what this machete can do, and I'll try to, you know, do several chops just like an axe, and yeah, see if this blade is good enough. This is really hard wood, and I wonder if it can. Yeah, blade seems intact. Let's try a saw now, shall we? Yeah, it cuts. Not as sharp as I would like to, but as I said, this is a hardwood and it's completely dry, so it does the job. It will perform better on a green wood, but what I like is this saw right here works, and it's sharp. There we go. Quite sharp. Look at the depths, how deep it goes in the wood. I like it already. All right, next item I want to test is this sharpener here, if I can manage to take it out. As soon as you open it up, this cardboard organizer should be thrown out. As soon as it gets wet or something, you know, it's useless. But luckily we have this sheath here, let's say for the machete, and I think I'll be able to put some items in the sheaths. What I'm gonna do is try to sharpen the area I was buttoning or the chopping wood with. It is still razor sharp at that place. There is no obvious damage on the blade, which is really uncommon for a cheaper camping or survival gear set, and I'm pretty impressed with this kit. This was probably 30-40 bucks. It was sitting in my basement since February. I got it on my birthday, and I got a time now to test it in a real life scenario. So let's see. I don't have a honing oil, so what I'm gonna do is just, you know, make it wet and try it out. There we go. To show you better, right here. I really don't want to damage that black coating, as it preserves the steel. It looks like this is pretty nice sharpening stone. I like it. It's like a old timers. Old timers would remember it. We had larger ones in the markets, and these were pretty good, even for access. This is a really nice sharpener. It's not like 2000 or 3000 grit or very fine, but to sharpen tools outdoors, it's small and it's very useful. So I like it. This is really nice sharpener. Yeah, as I said, this thing is just blade sharp. It's more sharp as a knife than the machete. So okay, we're gonna be moving to the next item now. Okay, before we move, I want to use this, or I want to try this sheath out and put my machete. There we go. Yeah, guys, perfectly fits. And you got this belt loop, which is very useful, and the clip at the top right here. I'm not sure if I can fasten it. Yes, I can. And there we go. Let's see if we can fit the sharpener in these holes. There are like little pockets here. I think all of the three are the same size, so I'll just try middle one for the sharpener. Yeah, it's just not going in. Let's see the side one. No, it's too narrow, I'd say. Yeah, as you can see, just not fitting in. I'll try even harder, but just not fitting in. Also, handle is rubber. Very ergonomic, very ergonomic. I'm gonna tell you guys. Look, slip resistant. Man, I really love it already, because this is a cheap price for a 12-piece gear, and even first item just proved to be worth it. Let's see. These two carabiners are included in the kit for hanging stuff on the side, on the belt. Yes, for climbing trees, or mountains, or hanging your cell phone, not gonna work. Very thin and weak, I can tell you right now. But for hanging your backpack on a tree to protect from bears or other animals, or hanging stuff, as I said, on your belt, yes, why not? Two carabiners, and these are without screw lock. Okay, just the simple ones are very useful for the tents, hammocks. Yes, I don't think it's gonna hold your weight, as I said. Next item I'm gonna show you is lots and lots of paracord. I don't know how long this bundle would be, but I'm thinking around probably 30 to 50 feet long. Look at that. They were definitely not greedy on the paracord. And as you know, paracord is a lifesaver, and you can use it in a million different scenarios. Okay, next thing I want to show you is this little axe with, again, lots of paracord on it, which is very useful. It's like good for handle, because you're not holding on directly on steel, and especially in winter, you can freeze your hands on if you're not wearing gloves, and it's really nice. The X is really small. You can see the size, but we're gonna see how this X works in action. We got some kind of opener over here. There are three different sizes of tools or the wrenches, as you can see, and we're gonna see how this guy chops. I hope you can properly see, and I'm gonna try to do the same with this axe, with this wood. Very light, man. You can see machete was better. I mean, it's sharp, it's razor sharp, don't get me wrong, but it has no weight. It's probably less than half a pound, and it doesn't have any power to, chop through. So if you're going to be, chopping trees with this, it's not gonna work, believe me. For, carving stuff, for making some pegs, yes, why not? So let's call it a carving axe. I'm a little disappointed. It's really, really light. It doesn't have, chopping power. So yeah, for light gear, why not? But I'd rather carry that machete. It's gonna do me more. Look at the size. There we go. So this guy will do the job of an axe, and it's gonna be as a knife and a machete and a saw. So this one item will be probably 5 or 7 times more effective than this axe. Disappointed in this guy. Okay, as we talk about it, let's just put it in a sheath. There we go. And it's like more, I'd say, decorative axe than the survival axe, For small jobs, it's fine. For something serious, no. Let's get to our next item, which is a survival knife. Quite a long blade, probably 5 inches plus. Again, wrapped in the paracord, which is very, very nice. It's a fixed blade and has quite sharp saw here, and yeah, the blade is razor sharp. So let me try this out, how it cuts. Already, we'll take the same tough hardwood. This wood is really a badass. It's really hard to cut, and you can see the difference over here. This was cut by machete, and this was cut, barely cut in by an axe. So you can see the difference. And let's see how this knife performs. Yeah, I mean, cutting capabilities are good. I would love to have more blade. It's really short and hard to cut because this saw over here is almost the half of the length of whole blade. So it's really hard to use this portion. I would have this saw shorter and the blade longer. That way I would now have these kind of problems, Look, they're ergonomically, I'm gonna show you here. Ergonomically, you're taking and putting your knife closer to your hand to give it a more power to slice, right? And what I'm doing it right now is just using this saw, not the blade. With the blade, I don't have enough power in my wrist to pressure and be as effective as I would be here. So you can see what I'm talking about. It cuts, not the best, but the cone will be this saw, which is too long. Yeah, I mean, you can do things with this knife, make an, good, really good and sharp and effective spear. As a knife, I'd wish to have a better one. Look how long this saw is. Almost half of the blade, as I said. So I will just also try to button stuff with this knife and we'll see how it performs. It's not too thin, but it is thin and very light as well. Let's try it out and see. I'm gonna be using middle of the blade with the saw. So heck yeah, that was a really strong bush on the wood. Got 4 pieces. And let's see. Yeah, I mean, of course, it remains sharp. I will also try throwing this, and blade is much longer than the handle, so I don't know how this knife flying abilities will perform. Okay, as you can see, that's my target, and I just wanna test this guy in a fly. Let's see. Okay, it's flying well, but I didn't have success in puncturing yoga mat. So we're gonna have another try here. Flying ability is perfect. It goes with the tip in the front, and I had a little even puncture, it just fell off. So yeah, I mean, flying to throw the knife, the throwing abilities are good. One more try. One more try. There you go, guys. Let me show you from the closer distance, and look at that guy. As I told you, this is a more like a throwing knife, and it went through two and into the wood. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna show you from the closer distance. So that's first layer, second layer, and into the wood right there, right here. So yeah, tip is intact. You can see it's not damaged, even though it went through that hard wood door. So yeah, that's a big plus. Throwing ability of this knife, heck yeah, really nice one. I wish it had more blade surface, but that's fine. Let's give some kudos to the knife, shall we? So what we learned is this knife has some cons and some pros. So yeah, for self-defense, hunting, fishing, this is a good one. Let me try this sheath out. Perfectly fits in the sheath. It has a pocket, and I wonder if this pocket will be good for sharpener. And I think I will be able. Doesn't go in. Look at this. It's just not going in, man. I don't know. I'm gonna use this pocket for something else. I believe it was pre-made for the sharpener, but the sharpener doesn't go in. So, of course, there is this belt loop over here at the back. Overall, I would rate probably 7 out of 10. Again, due to its flying and throwing abilities. And it's sharp, no doubt about it. Okay, I got one more item. There's a flashlight and it's very useful. I don't know if there are batteries in it. If there are batteries in it and it's ready to go, I'll be really happy because I'm buying a camping or survival kit and I don't want to be, replacing batteries and, modifying it as we go. Okay, I went to the, let's say, Walmart, grabbed the gear and I'm out. So that's what I want to see. So we're going to be testing it first time. Okay, I don't know. It's really heavy. So maybe there is a protective film inside. So we're about to find out. Let's see. I love this orange button. High whiz. There it goes. There is a battery. And protective film. So I really, really appreciate you guys. You have batteries in the flashlight and I don't have to go and look for the batteries. I'm buying a gear and I have it ready on the fly. Let's see. There we go. Oh, several different modes. I wonder if it has a source signal. No. Strobe and permanent. Adjustable head for the focus, which is pretty impressive. I like it. Zoom in, zoom out, as I already told you. And it's quite chubby. It's made of metal. This slip resistant body. Quite impressive for cheap kits. Again, I like it. It has batteries, ready to go, has pretty good ray, and like 2 modes. Nice. My last thing, and one of the important ones we're gonna test is this fire zone. There is a hole for the lanyard or the paracord, but there's no paracord on it. But I have so much paracord, I can definitely use some of it from there. Are you guys ready to test this? Let's see if we can start the fire with this ferris rod. But it's quite large. It's not like those smaller ones which, break on you. So I'm really hopeful for this one. Guys, I tried really hard to stick this in without ripping this pocket off. It's really tight right now and I'm sure it's gonna be ripping off in these corners, but at least I managed to put it in. I think these pockets could have been a little bit wider. Well, I'm gonna use knife to start the fire with this ferris rod. As I said, I'm really hopeful. I got a little cotton over here, which I love to use, and we're about to start the fire. I'm gonna switch camera to closer look so you can guys see how this thing produces sparks and if this metal or the steel is good for fire starting. And here we go. Okay, there's a protective cover on this which I need to scrub off. Oh, there is some magnesium in it. I can already see it. As I said, I'm really hopeful. Yeah, it produces sparks. Wow, this is really soft material. You can see the shavings. I'm gonna show you. They just try a little harder. And yeah, I got a fire, but my sparks were going everywhere. It was really dangerous to cut on some of these dry materials right next to it. As I said, sparks were flying everywhere. But yeah, like the fireworks, you know. Happy 4th of July. Stay safe out there. Works. My all 10 fingers are intact. I wish you the same. As I said, it's 4th of July. So I would give 10 out of 10 to this machete. It's really, really nice and impressive. These pockets I can probably use for ferris rod, the middle one with a stitched bottom. For others, I don't know, you figure it out. Knife, you can see the burn marks from trying to start the fire. Really good metal, no damage to it. Sparks really good, flies really good. It's a really good throwing knife, and as for the cutting, it can do, let's say, 7 out of 10. I love the sharpening stone included, because if you out there cooking or whittling or carving or building your shelter, you need sharpen your tools all the time. So this knife will be 7 out of 10. X probably 4 out of 10. It's really light, just maybe in cooking, you know, this will be really good. It has this mark or the picture to use protective glasses while using it, looks like. And the paracord thing is handled really good. So, but still, sheath with the belt attachment or the loop, and hex tools or the, you know, multi tools or the wrenches, whichever you want to call it, really a plus. But that's about it. It's no way closer to an X in performance. It's more like a X-shaped knife, I'd say, to chop some onions, I don't know, maybe chicken. Yes, in cooking, it's fine. Not in survival, okay? Paracord, nice, with 2 carabiners. This is very, very useful. I'd say probably 7 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10. This combination is really useful. And hey, at this price, it was 30 to 40 bucks. You're getting a lot more than you paid for, okay? You're getting a lot more. Flashlight, brilliant. Very nice. And sturdy. You can drop it anywhere and it's gonna still work. I can guarantee that this is really a tough flashlight. So yeah, that's about it. As I said, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and happy 4th of July. Time to cook some barbecue and celebrate. Thank you.